Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. We got it. We got our female counterpart. Actually got to change the name here on this male one. It took a while, but we finally got one. And anyway, we got health, weight, and melee on this one, and we're gonna do stamina on this guy here. This is the first one we tamed. Boom. Okay. So let's go take a look at our saddle and blueprint situation right quick. I got a ton of eggs in here that I have to hatch up. Ton of Rex eggs. I hatched the Therizino eggs, and I got them all over here. Got a bunch of females there. I think I have like 7 there. And then, plus the one we have is going to give us 8 females. So we can start breeding them off to the side. Just kind of like as a side project. For the Rexes, we have a 2 mutation guy up here for health. And I realized in the last video I screwed up. I should have just kept that melee mutation. There's no reason. I was so set on getting a health mutation that I ignored it, but we want health and melee, so anytime I get health or melee, we're going to keep it. But with 2 health mutations, it gives us 11,220. And I think this guy has like a blue mohawk, which, in the grand scheme of things, I could care less about the colors. This thing could be bright pink and have like poop green all over it. I don't care. All I care about are the stats. So when it's done getting mutated, hopefully it doesn't look too stupid, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm gonna keep going with that off to the side, and I'll just keep updating you guys periodically with how that's coming. And hopefully we can target around 20,000 health, but base health, and I don't know how much melee, but a bunch before we even attempt the boss. And that brings me to the problem I've discovered. I don't know if it's really a problem, it's just I'm really unlucky when it comes to getting blueprints. So I've already cleared out a ton of blueprints that I had in here that are useless, and it looks like I have forgot to get rid of some. So there's no reason for us to keep any of these. I have them because, I mean, why not? You know, eventually maybe I will tame stuff like this. I love thorny dragons. I think they look really cool. So I do eventually would like, I'd like to get one and mutate them and stuff like that. But we have got a goal to reach first. What do we got? I think you can see my cursor now, which is super awesome. But anyway, I don't know if I got a new one. I think it was not. Anyway, we have 198 here. I'm getting rid of the duplicates is what I'm doing, because there's no reason to keep them. I'm not going to be selling them to anybody. Still got our Giga saddle. I got a freaking ton. You get so many Mantis saddles on this map. It's unreal. Keep the 71. But, yeah. Oh, and we did get one thing that's good. Ta-da! We got a Uranus saddle. It's only 62 armor. It's better than nothing. But we have a better saddle for our Uranus that we're going to be riding. Unless we find a better one, I'm just going to use this. I'm going to make that, and that's what we're going to use. I still do not have a Rex saddle blueprint. But I have gotten a couple Rex saddles. They're not that great. We're probably not going to use them. But it goes to it kind of showed me what things do drop Rex saddles. And it got me looking online. Did some research. And those red drops in the desert here on Rag, I don't think they drop Rex saddles. I don't even think it's in the loot table for them. So if anyone has actually gotten a Rex saddle out of one of the red desert drops here on Rag, let me know, please, because it's not on loot tables. I know the wiki can be wrong and everything, but if those are going off the deep sea loot tables, then the Rex saddle is not on the menu for those. So what I need to be looking at are the world drops, the supply drops that come out of the sky, specifically the red ones, which they're few and far between on Rag, and I need to look in caves, the cave loot crates, specifically the red ones, which means that ice cave that I keep going in, and I see the yellow, the blue, the yellow and the blue cave drops in there. Probably not going to get a Rex saddle from those. If I want one, I'm probably going to have to do a nice cave run. And that brings me to what I want to do. So I did some research online, and it appears that the swamp cave on the island is a really good spot to get Rex saddle blueprints. So, I am going in the next few episodes, we're going to be moving over to the island to build our base. And I'm going to start doing swamp cave runs. I'll do one episode where it's just the swamp cave. And we're going to bounce between the island and Valguero, because Valguero has a ton of red supply crates that come out of the sky, the supply drops. They're all over the place on there. And they also have a lot of yellow and purple ones too. It seems like the loot quality on Valguero is really high. And they also have that cave that I showed off in a previous episode that has a yellow, a blue, and a red cave drop in there. That red cave drop could potentially have a Rex saddle in there if it's following like a regular loot table. So we're going to bounce between those two maps and continue to search for our elusive Rex saddle blueprint. Now, in order to do the swamp cave, I'm probably going to use a Baryonyx. I do have a frog saddle here that's ascendant with 102 armor. That is phenomenal. But frogs attack really slow. I love the frogs in the game. They look really cool. They attack really slow. They only attack like the tongue only goes horizontal, so it can't hit up, and it doesn't have a big cone or area of effect. And their health's kind of low. I know the saddle would help, but I don't feel like breeding frogs, because then I gotta go freaking go to the water and do it that way, because they only breed in the water. So I think we're gonna pass on the frogs, even though I have a level 102 saddle. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna tame a frog. Eventually I will. But I don't have any intent of making like a water base in this series to breed water dinos. Absolutely not. But I think we're going to go with Baryonyx. And the limb fact there is I need a Baryonyx saddle. But those are more, I think they're more common than the Rex saddle, and they do drop in the world drops. I think yellow can drop them. So that means yellow, purple. Actually, I don't know about purple, but yellow does. Red will as well. And so when we're looking in the cave drops as well on Valguero, we have a good chance of finding one there too. So that's what we're going to go with. By the time we get between going to Valguero and searching, because I haven't been searching that cave as much as I probably should, and I should actually probably spend a whole day or two on Valguero just going for loot because of the quality that you get. So that's going to be our focus in the next coming episodes. Is I'm going to get some Baryonyx. We're going to tame them. We're actually going to get a Baryonyx in this episode, a couple of them, and then start breeding them. And as soon as we get some good cave Baryonyx, we're going to hopefully have a saddle by that time and head over to the island and do the swamp cave repeatedly until we get a Rex saddle blueprint. That thing is, I wonder what the percent chances of getting one of those is, because it's just unreal. I have never gotten a Rex saddle blueprint out of any kind of drop. And it's probably because I've never done any caves. It probably explains it. Oh, and the lava golem here on Rag, I guess if you kill him, he drops a bunch of crap, but Rex saddle blueprints don't drop from him. But after he dies, I think there's like 5 red crates that spawn inside his lair, though they might have Rex saddle blueprints in those. So maybe we can do a couple of those runs in the future too. Oh, but before we head over for the Baryonyx, let me show you what I got here. I went ahead and cryoed up all the gotchas except for these two. We are using our metal gotcha and I believe our black pearl gotcha. And I got our snow owls up top. They puke down into this hole. Doesn't that look creepy? And these guys pick up their pellets, and there we go. So I've been getting a lot better items because of that. I have a ton of shotguns now. Let's go take a look here. So a ton of armor, shotguns, long necks. It's all coming together. Which we're going to need all that spare armor. I had to learn how to make absorbent substrate because I'm going to be making gas masks, which I had to spend 200 engram points just to unlock gas mask. Because that was expensive, and I had to learn the scuba stuff too. We're going to need the gas mask for the swamp. But that is what has been going on. We are going to go ahead and head on over to the swamp. Is that a red drop? I don't know. No, it's not. We're going to head over to the swamp and see if we can get us some Baryonyx. They're pretty common, so we shouldn't have to spend days looking for them. But I'm going to grab... I have the trap in my inventory still from the UD. I'm going to put those up. And Yep, so we got this trap. I don't need... I'm going to cryopod them. I only have 2. I'll probably grab a couple more just in case. And we are going to go ahead and head on over to the swamp. I'll see you guys there. All right, here we are. I already see one. What level are you? I lost it. 60. We don't want you. So we're going to put the trap up here. I got this little hill. And this is the same place I put my trap in my taming series that I have going on when I was demonstrating how to tame different things. Because there's nothing really that spawns up here. It's safe. But it's not exactly flat, so I couldn't put a full up 3x3 when I did it. Ooh, we got some dilos up here. I had to make some more. I didn't have to make them. I already had them. I had to get some more tranks. I only had like 50. It would have sucked coming down here and only having 50 tranks. Let's go ahead and put this trap down. Here we go. I hope we can get some good ones. This is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be tricky. Where's the... Maybe there. Yeah, so you can carry things with the wyvern. Come on, go up and up. All right. It is a little trickier to drop things. So I might have to, I might have to try it a few times before I actually get them inside the trap here. And we don't need it too high with the berry, but, consistency. I think I can use the, what are those called? The megatheriums. But you can cryopod them, is what I read. Like, you could use a megatherium inside there. There's a ton of insects, so it'd be really good to use the megatherium. Ooh, screw the megatherium. I got a 150 berry right here. Alright, so you go down, you press C, and you got him. So let's get you up in the trap. I'll show you the kibble I brought. I do not have regular kibble. I don't have anything making regular, or any eggs for the regular kibble yet. Oh, look at that. I'm a professional. So amazing. Those are bugs here. I don't want those bugs attacking me. Alright, let's get you knocked out. Make sure my wyvern is on passive. Alright, let's get on up here. I have... It takes regular kibble. Oh, jeez. It's on my wyvern. I thought I forgot it. I brought superior because we have a buttload of it because of the snow owls. So, the way I understand it... That's cool. Just don't hit them. Is the kibble that you use. It can be like whatever they require or a better version. So this superior kibble should work just fine. Get knocked out, fool. I wish there was a better way to knock these things out. I don't know if anyone's played Atlas, so the taming process that they used on Atlas is where you have to like damage them down to like less than 10% health, or even lower than that. I don't know, it's pretty low. And then you can bolo them. What is going on right now? No. Okay. Aww. Oh boy. Alright, so I should just be able to give this guy 2 kibble. I'm going to take 3 out just in case. But on Atlas, you damage them until they're low, then you bolo them, and then you feed them passively. And if it's like the biggest pain in the ass. Oh my god, I hate it. I prefer the taming method on ARK, for sure. But the reason why we're using kibble for this guy and not mutton is because he only eats fish. And I do not feel like getting prime fish meat right now. So we're going to use kibble for the berry. Alright, let's see if we can find another one. While we tame that guy up. I want a frog so bad, though. They're so fun. I don't even know if the frog would be viable. I know it's good to use in there because you can get a lot of cementing paste. But could a... Because I think even like a 224 frog, like if you were to tame it, even if you were to breed them, even if like the max health you could probably get out of a tame, and I don't know if this is right, but I was trying to mess around with a calculator on Dodo decks. We're talking like only high 2000s, 3000 health, I would think, and that's not with imprinting and everything. But I don't know if that would be viable. I really don't. I've never done the swamp cave, so I have no clue. But we're gonna try it with a berry because they have a lot of health. And I don't know, maybe in the future we'll try it with a frog just to see if it can be done. I just really don't feel like breeding them. But the swamp is a great place to get meat if you're ever based over this way. Just bring a Rex down through here, or a Giga, and just chomp through everything. But yeah, I'm gonna fly around and see if I can find us another berry, and I'll bring you guys back when the other one's tamed up and we have another one located. So I'll see you guys shortly. All right, so we got our female Baryonyx tamed up. The kibble worked, and you can see right here, 224. We got 3,432 health. I don't know if that's good for a Baryonyx, like right off the bat, but it's a hell of a lot better than a frog, I would say. And if I find a 150 frog before we head back, I'm probably just going to tame it just to see. But I'll keep an eye out. Yeah. I freaking love them. I love jumping around on them. And the kangaroos, they're fun too. Anyway, let's keep looking here. Ooh, a frog. Frog. 100. I see one swimming over here. No, Sarko. Here's a berry. 140. There's another one. 50. Oh, you're crap. Let's get you. That was a male, right? Let me look. So we have a female. We need a male. I'm not going to go crazy. I just need one for caves, so we just want to get it imprinted. All right, 140. Male. Let's do this. You're going to be my friend. Okay. I'm going to tame this guy up, and I am going to find us a frog. 150. Beelzebuffo. Whatever. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's a frog. So we're going to get us a little ribbit, and we're going to head back the base. So when I bring you guys back, we'll be back at the base. We'll have this berry and our frog. So 2 berries and a frog. Back at the base. All right, I'll see you guys there. We are back. I went ahead and got 2 frogs because I found a 145 and a 150. So let's go ahead and take this stuff out. You can go ahead and keep that meat there, buddy. You earned it. Go ahead and put the trap up, and I'll show you guys what I got. I'm not too happy with the health on the berries. Go ahead and put that in there, that in there, that and that. Go back to the refrigerator. I picked up some fish meat at the little lake down there in the woods near our base. Let's put the mutton in there, and I'm going to cook it. Definitely want to cook it. I have some in here already from before I got for kibble. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. I'm gonna start throwing these guys out. Now I'm gonna keep the berries cryopotted. Not right now because I have to breed them. But let's take a look at the health. So this guy came out with 2,816 health, and the original we had 3,432 health. Between the 2 frogs, this was the 150 we got, only has 1,452 health. And this one was a 140, I believe, or 145. It has 1,452. Wait a minute. Seriously? They have the same health. All right. Nah, but, I mean, we can combine stats and everything, but 1,452 health versus 3,432 health. I don't know how... I mean, that 102 armor saddle is going to help out substantially, but I don't know if it's going to be able to survive in the cave. But we're going to get all these guys out, And I'm going to start breeding them to... Well, I want to breed the berries together. I'm going to go ahead and put the frogs up because there's no reason for me to take them out now. So we'll go ahead and throw them in there. And I'm going to get the berries out, get them breeding, and when I come back, it's going to be a couple days from now when I come back to finish this episode, but when I do come back, I will have these guys bred up into the all the stats combined, and have a couple females and a male, and we'll start pumping out some babies. I might get a few mutations on, let me see, the 266.9 and 279. Yeah, so I'd like to get a couple in health and melee, and we're going to keep our eyes open for saddles, and hopefully the next couple episodes we can start heading over to the island and start building up over there and hit up that swamp cave. Okay, I had to cut off some of that video because I was super tired and I was rambling on like crazy. We are here on Valguero. I just wanted to show you guys before I get back to the base what I've been dealing with. So this is what I have so far. I've been in here pretty much all day. I've been doing stuff around the house and whatnot, and I just keep checking back. It's like every 40 minutes these spawn, and this is what I'm getting. Literally nothing useful. None of that stuff is. I'm not gonna keep any of it. I might keep a couple of the blueprints if it's better than something I have back at the base, but for the most part, it's just to show you like how hard it is to get a blueprint for a Rex saddle. So technically this red one should be the only one that has it, which it does not. I got a Megalodon saddle at least. Be able to use that for the Megalodon we tamed that we used to get the Tuso. And I also think that the loot crates aren't respawning like they used to. Oh, I guess they are. It's over there. So they still spawn immediately, which is good. And I'm going to grab this one and the other ones again. And then we're going to head back to the base. I'm going to show you. It's like, I think we're 3 or 4 days later. I think 3 days. I don't know. But I've been doing tons of breeding. Non-stop. I've attempted to do some breeding with the gotchas, and it didn't really work out. I didn't get anything I wanted. I want element gotchas, but no dice. So as you can see, still no Rex saddle blueprint. It's a pain in the ass. I get so jealous when I see people that have them. And that'll do it. So we're gonna go back to the base. I'll see you guys there. We are back. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on. Here are my berries, and they are just going to town. I have 5 mutations so far. I have 4 health and 1 melee. I'm probably going to go for 1 more melee mutation and then see how high the stats go once I level it up and imprint it. So we'll see. I don't know. It has colors. Who cares what the colors are? But these guys are going to keep going. And I have a ton of eggs in here. I need to hatch up. See if I get that other melee mutation. Like I said, it gets harder and harder the higher you get as far as like the quantity of mutations. But here's our Rexes. We have 2 health and 3 melee so far. Go ahead and zoom out here. That is what we're sitting with. I'm glad the blue's gone. I like the black, but definitely it looks alright. The red and black would go better with something else than the white, but we're sitting at 11,220 health and 384.6% melee. Not where we need to be. We have a lot to do. So I will continue to breed these guys, and then I've been keeping all the Rexes as they go. So at the end, when we get what we want, I'm going to show you guys all the Rexes that we got throughout the process. But yep. So those guys are going to keep going. Lots of breeding to go still. Hopefully by the time we head over to the island, we at least are more than halfway there to where we want to be. I really don't know what stats I need to have in order for it to work with the Rexes, but we will see. I'm going to check my Excel sheet real quick. Okay. Sweet. All right. Here's our UDs. We've got our base UDs going. They're level 232. I'm only going to focus on stamina and health for these guys. They're not going to be doing a lot of fighting. They're just going to be using their courage roar. I swapped out my gotchas. They're producing different resources now. And I have Therizino eggs I need to hatch still, I think. Maybe I stopped them from breeding. So I have these, I still have these Deinonychus eggs in here. They're going to stay in there for a while. Tons of Rex eggs. Oh, man. Got my Utis going. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and get the Therizinos going, too. Where you at? Where's he at? I got to enable breeding on all of these things. Or mating. Yeah, we'll do that later. Alright, next episode. I'm going to go ahead and head to the water and get us a Megalodon. So I'm going to have the saddle created. We're going to go get a Megalodon. And we'll start our hunt for the elusive Tusoteuthis, the giant squid. I only want to tame one. Needs to be 145 or 150. Not even going to go for 140. So I want a 145 or 150 Tuso. And as you know, they are... there's not a lot of them. So you're only going to have like maybe 5 spawned on the map at any time, I would say, at least on RAG. Then I'm not going to exactly have a creature capable of killing one. So if I'm probably just going to have to go with the highest level one I find, to be honest. Because it's not like I'm going to go down there with a Megalodon and kill a freaking Tuso. Unless I do some breeding. But we'll probably have to just, whatever it is actually. So at 130, I don't care. We just got to have to get a really high level Tuso. And then we'll level it up. They kill everything. They're really powerful, and they have a ton of health. So, and we have a good Tuso saddle that we can make. And once we get the Tuso, we will go ahead and stash him in a cryopod for now, and save him for the island. That'll be our collector of ocean items. And we're gonna build a little outpost. I think I might actually do it near Red Ob, like between Red Ob and the Swamp Cave. Because, like I said, we have to go to the Swamp Cave. I showed you guys in that little clip earlier the loot I'm getting from the Valguero Cave is just... I've been doing a ton of it, and I'm just not getting what I need. It's just not happening. So let's see here. Make some more stimulant. Pull up the resources here. Yep, there we go. And I think I'm making some stuff over here. Some soup. Alright. Yep, so I'm just slowly getting everything crafted that I'm going to need. I have a ton of meat now. Like, killing all these baby dinos has just been amazing. Let's go ahead and get some more of this, because I need it for kibble. But anyway, next episode when I bring you guys back, like I said, we'll go get the Megalodon and the Tuso. And hopefully I have some more mutations to show off. Like I was saying, not going to really go too much on the berry, but we definitely need more on the Rexes. That's a continued thing we will be working on for a while. So I will catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching.